Rainy, nasty.
Yeah, I gotta go. Dorchester put up two signs, and I was supposed to go there and meet up with the agent at 11 o'clock, and because she was going down there to do pictures. So, anyways, she just texted me she's gonna drop the signs off here, and I'm just I'll go after I get the signs. She's supposed to drop them off about 10 o'clock. So,
Hi, guys.
oh, you're live now, eh, Paul?
Yep.
Okay, okay, hang on here.
AZ.
So minimize that. Go to here. And there's Rob coming on. And Paul
Hey
Murray back.
guys,
Hey, Rob. How's it
Hey,
going?
Rob.
yeah, thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just find you on. They were people wondering where you've gone, Paul.
Old Tim gets it wound up, doesn't he?
He
Yeah.
was like, where's Paul Money gone?
Hey, AD Drone Dude. Good morning.
Hey, AZ. Welcome, welcome. Yeah.
Hey, Z Drone Dude.
I thought he had Kelly. Kelly's a sweet little looking thing.
Yeah. Did you see the picture I sent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Eileen. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
I didn't see it, Rob.
No?
No, everybody kept talking and it kept taking it off my screen.
Oh,
Oh, you
Okay,
didn't have it on full.
I'll send it you in a minute, Dave.
Okay. No hurry.
Yeah, look how dark and gray everything looks.
Oh, it's just, yeah. Yeah, and I got to drive to Dorchester. That's about what? 35 minutes, 40 minutes away.
What am I doing? Well, you got work today, Paul?
What's
Oh yeah, of course it's Friday. Yes.
Yeah.
Paul is working on signs today.
Yeah, I got a couple signs. I got to go to Dorchester. It's about 35
But Paul
minutes
works
away.
on
Hang on, I'm gonna have to.
Paul
you
works
back.
on signs all 7 days a week. So
Yeah, oh, yeah, 724. No, not quite 24, but seems like it.
yes, I did take my meds because they bugged me over on the other channel on Tim Jackson's Rowdy Bunch.
That's how I remembered to take mine.
Yeah. Yeah. When Roger said it earlier, I went, oh, crap, I didn't take mine either. So I had to go get another cup of coffee. Take mine.
Yep. Yeah, I got to throw some peanuts out. Be right back.
Yeah, Ogoma Sioux.
Yep.
It's quite the horn on the front of that ship. Holy geez, a big orange thing.
Yeah, I don't know who they got to paint it, but
Yeah.
Boy, it's raining buckets out there.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to go out in it. Yeah, I was downstairs this morning and we have a laundry room and I got a skylight there. Yeah, freaking thing's leaking this morning. We'll have to go up when get dry and put some tar or something around it.
Well, while I'm up, I might as well put a breakfast bowl in.
Oh. Equinox Class 4. Cool. You're looking at that ship.
What is that ship haul, Paul?
What's
What's
that?
that?
What does that ship haul?
It's a bulk carrier. In other words, like coal, iron ore, pellets, that kind of thing. Because the unloader system that's in the front here, it pumps it up and it puts it on a conveyor belt and shoots it off.
Yeah, into a pile.
Yep. Exactly. Steve's here.
Hey,
Steve.
guys, what's happening? Oh, my mic's off. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Dave, how you going again, mate? You having a good
Hey.
night?
Yeah. Hey,
Hi.
Pilot Sharks. Good morning.
Yeah,
Eileen's in
g'day
there.
to
Blind Neil.
AZ Drone and Eileen, Blind Neil. G'day, guys. Little Lara is back there. And Pilot Sharks hanging. Good morning to you all.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, good evening to me.
Tim is an entertainer, isn't he?
Sorry?
Tim is an entertainer.
He's a funny guy. You know?
He's a good front man.
Tim is Tim, and he's funny for an American. Like over here in Australia, we see the Americans, and like I spent like 11 years in the army, and I dealt a lot with Americans in the army as well, sort of thing, and they're all characters. They're all characters and that sort of thing, sort of thing. So
Yeah.
you find your good points. There's always some bad points, even with me. I've got some. Yeah.
Well, hey, he's got himself a good lady now.
Well, he had it before, Paul. That's what you were saying earlier, and
He's lucky.
And he asked me. He goes, "What do you think of Kelly?" I said, "Well, it's got nothing to do with what I think about Kelly. It's what you think. You've been there before. She knows what you like. You know what she's like, and you've had a 10-year break. Sort your shit out, and that's sort of what it's all about. So, but I think they're good for each other anyway. David?
Hello,
Yeah.
Steve. Hello, Paul H. Dave.
Oh, hi, David.
Hey, David. Good morning. Or good afternoon.
Look out.
It's definitely good afternoon or good evening, Steve.
Yeah, but this is
Afternoon,
so
David.
this is Friday. How come you're not on the road?
I've got about an hour or so to play with yet.
The wifey's got to get off of work.
That's that. And I've got to go and get her. So opportunities are quick while there's nobody about.
Will you pick her up with Desmond or?
Oh, yeah. We'll head straight off from there.
Desmond.
Desmond's a motorhome.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
But
It's not just a motorhome. It's part of the family, right, David?
oh, yeah. Now, listen. Before this, while there's nobody about, just us blokes, right? Right? Is it right? Is it right that I should hit on my son's new girlfriend?
No.
Depends on what she looks like.
Oh, she's a looker.
Go ahead.
David, I'd say yes, but if it was your if it was your son's boyfriend,
No, I probably wouldn't. No. Yeah.
I'd say think about it.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, David, you all right?
You're fine. Oh,
What do you reckon, Dave? Hey, Dave.
yeah, that's a fair answer. Yeah.
Oh, Kim.
Hey,
Hi,
Paul.
Kim.
So
Hey, Lenny.
you got
Laura,
hey,
Eileen,
Kimmy's here.
Oh
Neil.
my God, Lynn. Oh,
Oh,
Hi,
I mean,
Lynn.
top
my
chat. What's going on?
phone.
I think Lynn's saying no
Hey,
as
Lenny,
well.
how are you?
Hi, Lynn.
Hello, the lovable Lynn. How are you?
Lynn, she's half my age. I wouldn't be able to keep up.
Who?
I
Oh, the
think,
girlfriend.
I think
Oh.
Lynn is just surprised that you verbalized your thought. That's what.
Oh, no.
And there's me thinking it was just going to be us blokes and I could get a bit of advice. And look what happens. Yeah.
All the women come in straight away, David. They always do. They have that sensory thing, you know.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. My man's playing up. Look out.
He got his van back, his works van, this is, works truck, back on Monday from the garage and went off up to wherever he was this week. I'd have to go and look at the calendar to see where he was. And he's just arrived back not so long ago. And the thing that it was in to be fixed for is broke again.
Oh wow!
Oh no.
Took him 4 weeks last time to fix it. He's had it back less than a week.
What was it?
Something
What
to
was
do with the doors on the back of it. It's got a what do you call them? It's a flatbed and it's got a cover on it. And the thing at the back doesn't seal and shut properly. So they sealed and shut it properly, and now it doesn't seal and shut properly again.
Yeah. There's something out of alignment there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. He's out there now with long nose pliers and things, trying to move something or whatever.
Really?
Hey, Elaine.
I'd be asking for my money back and going somewhere
Well,
else, David.
it's not him paying. It's the works van. It's the company he works for
okay.
paying.
Yeah, okay, right.
And it's a lease hire agreement, so they have to put up with it.
Yeah.
They'll do what they all do. They'll move on to somebody else next time, but then they'll go back to them the next time because there's only 2 or 3 of them in there. Yeah. But I told him to tell the company to take it up to our local garage. He'll sort it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Then bill the company, but I don't know if the company would go for that.
Ah, well, who knows, mate? I mean, you can only put so much intelligence or common sense into
Common sense.
one person at a time, you know.
Yeah.
We've all dealt with that, David.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
I'm
Nice
Mike.
to see Kelly this morning.
Good morning, Stephen. MG.
Oh, good day, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
MGE's back again.
Blind Neil here, of course.
Hi, Blind Neil.
Neil's always there.
Yeah, Stephen, I use alcohol to clean the bed off of the old glue. The old glue stick.
Yeah, I use that every now and then. I haven't lately because
I use alcohol to clean
whether
myself out. Yeah.
Yeah, whether because the weather's cooled down, it's not warping as much the beds.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But I do wash the glass plate with warm soapy water in the sink, and then clean it with alcohol afterwards. Because that hot soapy water does get that glue off that's in the little the pivots in it.
Yeah.
Divots.
Yeah.
Yeah. The alcohol, it dries too quick
It
before you
does.
get in there.
It does. By the time you wipe
Take-
it, you gotta clean
Yeah.
again and then
Yeah.
wipe and clean again.
Yeah, Tim,
Hey,
take
there
the
he
plate
is,
off.
Rick.
All right.
Go to the sink, get the hot water going, get some soapy water,
Sort it.
scrub it down. You'll know when it's clean because you'll feel it straight away.
Yeah, because there is little pivots in it.
Get out of there and break
Yep,
it.
yep, yep.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, mate,
So
true.
you're working.
I clean it every time I finish my
I had to
prints
change
there.
2 sites because I couldn't get to my
Oh,
stuff.
I don't.
So
You don't do it
I'll
every time?
clean it. I clean it. I'll put the alcohol on it, scrub it, and then I'll like I don't care. Everyone wants an ABL or a BL touch, whatever.
Yeah.
I like sitting there and leveling it, and
Ugh.
then I know where the spots are. So then when I watch the first layer, and you got your little Z stop, the offset, push that when you're tuning while it's printing. When your skirt goes down, check it, make sure it's not falling off, make sure it's not too flat, and then adjust it either minus or zero or plus, and you come out with a perfect first layer every time. I always watch that first layer, mate. Everyone goes, oh yeah, oh, I know my machine so well. I just let it go. Yeah, big crap you do. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes because it'll lift up in one corner and you'll hear tick, tick.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't do that now. Since I've been using the glue, it's just like flat.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the glue's good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I used to use a hell of a lot of glue, but I don't anymore. I really don't. I've worked it out that you level it the best you can with a bit of paper, and then while it's doing the skirt or even the purge line, feel it. If it falls off, you need to go down. Your head needs to come down. So you go to the tune to your Z offset and minus, push it down. You're going hot, like 0.01 of a millimeter every time you turn it.
Hey,
So
Tim
you go-
Jackson's
Hey,
in the
Tim.
chat.
So if you go 0.5, that's half a millimeter. It's bugger all, but it makes a difference. So you just keep tuning in while the skirt's going around.
It's all these
Bingo.
little tricks that matter.
That's it, mate. That's it. I mean, I don't mind sitting there. I make sure my first layer's good because I don't want to come back and find a mess.
Well,
MGE David says yes.
I've learned quite a bit from you guys.
Ah, well, that's what we're all here for, to learn off each other.
There's the
That's why I
area.
asked.
That's the one I did yesterday there, Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That little house sell
Good
for
day,
800,000.
yeah.
What's that listed for? Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
the-
what's the guesses?
800,000. 850. 850.
No, actually, you're quite
fuck,
high.
I didn't even get a howdy from Tim. What a rude prick. Oh, sorry, Stu. We're on the wrong
6.5.
channel.
6,500, 650,000.
Yeah, it'll
six-
probably end up going for more than that.
Oh, probably. Oh, probably.
1.5 million.
A house like that here in Port Huron would be about $135,000.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so right here. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, this one here, 649.9.
41
Wow, that's
feet
a
by
lot.
41 feet. What?
Yeah.
Lots.
So there's
That
that's
is
it's
way
kind of a
over the top.
it's kind of a pie shaped
Yeah.
one place, eh? So the lot's not that big,
wedge.
right? So
And they want what's, jeez.
I'm going to put a big F
Wait,
that. That's ridiculous.
There you
That's
go.
That's
Oh,
what real
yeah.
estate's going for, where Paul is.
But what's that area like? Are they high priced?
No, that's
Blocks
just a
and
nice
houses
area.
there.
It's nothing upscale, is it, Paul?
no, that's nothing special about that area.
That's the average Joe.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like here I did the
they're batting
backyard
way
with
over
the
their
drone,
average.
but see, this is
They're
what
batting way
right.
over their average there.
Yeah, this backyard's not very big. I was back up against a tree right there when I took that picture, so there's no
And
room.
I got a pile of firewood as big as that lot. You know? Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That, what, 650,000, wasn't it?
And it'll go for that. They'll probably get more.
Oh, it'll probably go higher than that. It'll at least get 7.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Well, who's gonna buy it? Some rich bastard.
All the rich guys from Toronto that sold their places for 2 million, they move an hour and a half away and buy up all these places like where me and Paul are.
Yeah, it's all Toronto money.
Yeah.
It's all Toronto money. And now, I don't know if you've heard or not. Well, Amazon released 2 buildings in London for sure, and they're talking about building out the Ford plant where it used to be, putting a mega hub in. They're talking about that. Now that's just going to go even more now, because everybody's going to want to move this to the area. You watch, because they figured
the
they're going to
jobs. Yep.
for jobs, right? That's going to drive the price even higher, I bet you.
Yeah, if Amazon puts in a mega distribution center, that'll be thousands of people working there.
They better fix up the COVID thing first.
Well, even if they put it in, it's going to be a couple of years before they get it up and running. But apparently Amazon is at least 2 big places there in London, over in the East End, one on Huron, and I forget where the other one was, but anyway, so both
I'll
the
be
East
right
End
back,
and London.
guys.
Okay.
And they're not that far from the airport, right? So
Well, and London's right on the 401 too, right? Like,
yep.
build one here right at Homer Watson, right on the corner, the southwest corner of Homer Watson and the highway.
Yeah.
Right now.
Wow.
Nobody's admitting that that's what it is, but if you go into the permits, that's who it is.
Yeah. Well, and see, where the old Ford plant, you're what? Less than a mile from the 401.
Yeah, you're right there. Same thing. Well, I don't know. It makes this place worth a lot more for the ex-wife, so it's all good.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah. So when you heading north, Rick?
I was hoping Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday-ish.
So I haven't seen nothing on the news yet about the kids going back to school. If they don't, they've made no announcement, so they won't go back on Monday. That's for sure.
Except
I don't think they're going.
Didn't they tell you to get your buses if you take them home?
Well, if they make an announcement on Thursday or Friday, they were telling everybody, but now they haven't said that they're going to have a news conference about school or nothing.
No,
I just checking now, nothing.
Mr. Ford there wrote a letter yesterday or the day before asking all of the principals or whoever to give them their input on whether the kids should go back this year. So he's going to dick around and they're not going to end up going back.
No. Well, see, he don't want them going back to school. The doctors do. And different people, right?
Yep. Well, hey, man, I got 2 young kids. I get it. They need to be interacting with other kids. Like,
Yeah, definitely. But look at this here. This is, wow, they're saying here, no comment. Officials quiet as rumors of a Southwestern Ontario Amazon distribution center swirl. But it says here,
I feels bad, man.
CTV News confirmed that 2 warehouses have been leased in the northeast end. Well, that's the airport, right?
Yep.
So, but they said with the news, the warehouse is certainly welcome. There may be something bigger coming to the area, but they're looking at the site of the former Ford plant for a large distribution center. So, but I know the mayor Sulfold, he'd give them a permit so fast it would make your head spin, because when the Ford plant pulled out, they lost all that tax base.
they also have to remediation to do on that building, and it's big time, and on the grounds. So that's going to happen before somebody else moves in.
The Ford plant's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no,
gone. It's just a
all the
field
land.
now.
Yeah, but is
Oh,
the
yeah.
land all remediated?
Yep.
Is it? Nice.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
just property, right?
Just property now. That's all it
Well,
is.
it's been like 10 years since I had to go out to London to work. Well, I didn't
Yeah,
have to. We just had a
yep,
job out there.
No, there's nothing there. It's just a field now.
Last time I was there, it was a big bunch of cement buildings and asphalt.
Nope. They
Hi,
used to even have
Marcel.
they had a sewage treatment plant back there too, and they got rid of that too. It's gone now.
Oh, wow.
They talked about keeping it, but see, they've had a lot of offers on that property, but people that wanted to break it up into smaller chunks. Ford wouldn't. They wanted to sell it in one piece, and that's it. They don't want to get into subdividing and all that crap, right?
Well, which they should actually, because they could make a lot of money off real estate.
Yeah.
Look at Manulife did it here in Kitchener-Waterloo. They made a fortune. They bought the old mall, turned it into offices, used it for 2 years, leased it all out to somebody else.
Yeah.
Are we all Canadian? No, looks like a Scottish guy there,
Yeah.
an American, 2 Americans, a Scottish guy, a Welsh guy, and an Australian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it.
Steve's
They say-
Australian, but he turns his camera up the other way, especially for us. It's okay.
But just reading here, the Ford plant was closed in
good-
2011 and later torn down, leaving more than 250 hectares of land virtually empty. So there you go.
So David, just so you know, that is a South Australian flag.
I've heard you on about it
Especially-
before.
Yeah. It doesn't have the Southern Cross or the, you know. So, yeah. And Stephen Dennis asked if I was an Aussie because he's originally from New Zealand. That's cool. I put down Anzacs there, and he'll know what that means.
Oh yeah, Anzac. Yes, sir.
Right.
Not many left there, Steve.
No. Oh, geez, I don't think there'd be it'd be somewhere under 10, I think, now.
Yeah, not many left.
And I'm thinking I'm thinking that's more than that. Yeah, it should be, but yeah. There's not too many of the old fellas left that went to
Yeah,
like World War One, World War Two.
bless them all.
Yeah. Like I think the last one that died here in Perth was last year. He was 103.
That was a
very
real war.
last.
That was a
Yeah.
real war. That's not like it was today. They were in the dirt.
Nah. Yeah.
Them poor buggers, man.
Rat's Gallipoli, mate. You ever seen that movie Gallipoli? Or
Hell
anything to do
yeah.
with that?
Well,
I'm not just talking about the Australian side. I'm talking about the Turks as well, mate. They were there. They were on the other side of the fence, and so
Yeah.
they were in the shit just as much as what we were. So
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Paul Murray.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I gotta go for a little while, make some phone calls.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, okay,
I'll
mate.
try.
That'd
I'll
be nice.
try and get back in.
Okay,
See you
Dave.
guys. See you guys soon.
Dave,
Hey, Dave.
All right, Dave. See you later, mate.
Bye bye.
Well, I see Ford's gonna go live at 10:30. So, but that they don't not talk. It seems like they're not going to talk about school, just on the second doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. That's all. So.
I represent the world's largest freshwater island,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Kim, you're pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I said you're pretty
Yeah.
quiet.
A little bit. I got a bit of a headache this morning. I don't know what the hell happened. I think I ate too many cheese things last night. Me and cheese there.
Too much
I guess
processed
I
food.
They'll
ate
give you
mistake.
nightmares.
Right back,
I
guys.
don't eat a lot of cheese.
Nightmares,
these days.
mate. Nightmares.
Well, I didn't get it. I don't remember anything last night if I had any nightmares, but I got a hell of a headache this morning. I think it's doing that stupid truck of Rogers there.
Blame Roger while he's not here.
Yeah, Lynn and I have discussed the weather here quite a bit. You know, it was hotter than hell, and it just did a nosedive.
Oh man, it's been freaking cold, man. What the hell?
Yep.
That's pretty typical. Usually May 2 for the long weekend, there's still the odd snow or frost around.
Yeah,
We just got off easy with a couple of warm weeks there.
really warm. Mother Nature, she's not sure what she's doing these days.
Well, it's so hard for anybody to plan anything anymore because of the weather, especially here. Now, if you're down in the Southwest or whatever, usually you can plan on what's going on, but they've had flooding down south here quite a while.
Yeah, a lot of rain.
Yep.
Well, it's like oh, it's like I booked flights to go to Queensland for Tim's 50th, like a month and a half ago, and I'm still not flying out till the 29th of July. God knows if I'll be able to fly out or fly back in. After 9 days and that sort of thing, I've been over there, so who knows?
After this freaking lockdown crap.
Yeah, so you just don't know. You take the chance, though, eh?
That's getting bloody old.
Apparently, Manitoba or Saskatchewan's going back into lockdown.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Holy shit.
Well, that's the same as one of the states here, Victoria, as I was saying before, it's gone down in lockdown. Yeah, because people can't do the right thing. Yeah.
Like Drummondville, we went to Drummondville yesterday to do some shopping. And Jesus, man, what's with you people? Just because you got your damn shot doesn't mean you just take your mask off and just go free willy, man. Come on.
There's people here that have had both the shots getting sick now.
Yeah.
Free Willy.
Yeah.
I mean, geez.
Whatever, right?
Well, that's what they're saying, Rick. The shots aren't to prevent you to get it. It's going to make it easier when you do get it. It's like the flu shot.
Yeah.
It's like the flu shot.
If you don't get one of the variants, but if you get one of the variants, those shots don't do anything.
Yeah.
So it's like luck of the draw. It's not a bad thing to get the shot. It's definitely could help, but it's not a guarantee, and that's what's some people think it's a guarantee.
Yeah,
they don't wear a mask. So then they don't wear a mask anymore, and then it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
We all just got to protect each other. That way, nobody gets sick, and that's it.
Yeah, well, it comes down to it's neither here nor there sort of thing, you know. You try to do the right thing, you're still going to cop it.
Right.
You don't do the right thing, you're going to cop it.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to teach my kids because they want to go play with their friends, but I'm not letting them because I said, well, whether you like it or not, these are the rules right now. So we're going to abide by them. We're going to wear our masks. We're going to do the right thing. And that just instills the values that later on in life, they'll do the right thing when it's asked upon, right?
Yeah, true. And did you say that's not Dad's rules? That's the world rules?
It's the world rules. That's right.
Yeah,
we all have to follow them. And, you know, I wouldn't want to get well, they understand it. They don't like it, right? But I want to get those core values installed into them so that way they know. Like,
well, that's good. Yeah. That's what
heaven forbid the world ever went into a worse situation. You know, they know to follow these rules, so hopefully they'll follow the rules then too.
Yeah.
My dad got his. I didn't say anything to everybody. My dad got his shot 6 weeks ago and has been sick ever since.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, so
yeah,
it's the luck of the draw or whatever.
I feel like we're adults. I feel sorry for the kids because they don't understand. They don't comprehend it. They, you know, and
they can't comprehend it. It's not that they don't.
Because we've never had something like this other than, you know, back in the day when we had the German measles and stuff like that was rampant. And, you know, I had the German measles myself and I was sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hallucinating.
Kim, that was back in our time. Now these young fellas like Tim and like Rick, that's why they're younger than us. And the other guys are younger. They haven't been through that. Now they're going through this shit, and they're going, oh, how do we instill this into our kids?
Wisdom,
you know, and try and make them understand that it's not the parents that are doing this; it's the world that's doing this. You know,
well,
that's a big thing. That is a big thing. That is a big thing. Yeah,
the whole thing, like. All the generations
and you're right, Rick. You're right, Rick.
all the generations that lived through the wars, right? Everybody knew how to buckle down and get through it, right? But nobody my age has ever experienced that. None of my kids have. But
See,
before this, they never
yeah.
had to do this, right?
See, the thing, Rick, with the wars of World War One and World War Two, that was physical. In a
Right,
way that it actually blew things up, and this is a virus where you catch it from who knows where.
But I'm just saying, like
And
having to buckle down under stringent rules. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
Canada's never really actually seen physical war, right? Like not in a long time. So
yeah,
that's just what I was kind of getting at. Like people here, at least
yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
they knew how to buckle down when it was time to buckle down, even though the war wasn't in their face. They still had to, help with the rations and the whole deal, right?
Yeah,
My kids until this, really, except for the rules me and their mother have made, never had any rules. Like they could go outside and play, or they didn't have to think about it, right?
Run amok, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully this all works itself out in the next little bit and they'll get back to life as normal, right?
Oh, thank
I
God.
hope so. I hope so for the kids' lives anyway. For the kids' lives, I hope really does. I mean,
Hey, JD.
we're old enough to understand, but they don't. And it's going to be a long time before they do understand what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
Hey, Drone Pool.
Hey, drain pool's back again. Yeah, cool. Always live off the land and whatnot. True, JD. True.
Well, I haven't had any issues since I had mine, so.
No. No, so
And I'm sure it was, Lynn. I spent 11 years in the army too, Lynn. But I was one of the lucky few that in that 11 years I didn't have to go overseas or anything. But I was still there to do it.
That was a long time in the army.
11 years, mate. Yeah, shit. I was going to do 20 years, but then I thought, nah, these officers are trying to tell me to do my job in another way by the book, and it just doesn't work. And I said, I'm getting out before I start hitting officers because they had no idea. They had no idea.
Marcel.
Yeah, so, yeah. It is what it is.
Well, thanks for your service, Steve.
Ah, no problem at all, mate. I enjoyed the whole 11 years I was in it. I'd do it again if I had to. Shit, yeah.
One thing I've learned, don't screw with the Aussies during a war.
Hey?
One thing I've learned, don't screw around with the Aussies if there's a war.
Hey,
Yes.
Marcel. I'm
Because
back
them,
for a minute.
I'll tell you something. I know a
it
little bit of
is-
my war history. Them Germans
Yeah,
were really fucking scared. Oh, sorry. Were really scared when them Aussies and them Scots came out. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, you watch
guys
all those
didn't screw
movies.
around.
They got it pretty close down to what it was like, sort of thing. But yeah, I'd never been there, so I don't know either. But I mean, I reckon it'd be a hell of a lot worse than what they show on TV, like the movies and that sort. But
Oh, yeah. Well,
You can only do so
it's
much.
tame. The movie's tame.
Sorry about that. Mia had to go out bad.
Ooh,
Yeah,
missing an
I
act,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
missing an action.
yeah. I had to take off for a second too. I had my real estate agent should just show up and drop some signs off for me. So I got to go to Dorchester, go put some signs up and pissing down rain.
So we were actually missing 2 Pauls at one time.
Yeah.
I hear you, Lynn. Yeah.
Flawless.
But yeah, I hear you, Kim. Look, it's the same as when the Yanks come over here. I mean, you guys, the Americans, come over here. When we used to play warriors in the army, that sort of thing, and exercises and that, we always sort of, yeah, they're different, we're different, but at the end of the day, sit down and have a beer. Good mates. Good mates.
Yeah.
No problem.
We're all in
Fucking hell.
together, right?
If you're not saying I wouldn't stand up for you if you weren't a veteran or anything, But someone had a go at you. You better look out. Trouble's on. But I
Bless
mean,
you,
but I
Steve.
know you guys, Kim, Paul, Rick, whatever. If I was standing next to you in a bar and some prick started on you, I'll be the first one in there. Don't worry about that. I won't hold back. I'm just I'm not a nasty person, but I hate people picking on people. I hate
I hear you.
bullies.
Bless you, Steve.
Nah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Fuck. I mean, it's who I am. It's how I've always been, and I'll never change.
Yeah.
Not till the day I die, anyway. Anyway, so Pilot Sharks spent 10 years in the USA myself. So, Reza Steve, I got out. Well done, Pilot Sharks. Hey, Ron, how you going, mate?
Hey,
Pilot
Ron,
Shark.
how you doing?
Thanks for your service, Pilot Shark.
Lynn, no, I haven't. Steve, did you watch my dad's documentary about? No, I don't. Can you
It's a
give me
good
a link,
watch.
Lynn?
It really is a good video.
Well, I got Lynn on Facebook, but I haven't got her on YouTube or anything. So, is it on YouTube? Is it, David?
I'm not sure. I was sent a link to watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Lynn, send me a link and I'll watch it. I love watching those old documentaries and that sort of thing, but not because I'm morbid or anything, but it's.
Hey, Rick, I got to give you kudos because you've got the set up perfect for being a teacher.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
the little hand
got the-
paintings in the back.
I got the
yeah,
art.
Yeah.
I got it all right here.
But we don't see no Teletubbies.
What?
No Teletubbies.
Teletubbies?
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Yeah.
Tubies.
Teletubbies.
Tubbies,
Hey.
tubies, whatever.
You can tell
Well-
he's talking about tubes, not tubs. So
Listen, man,
Yeah.
from where I'm sitting, I can see a McDonald's drive-through. I can see a play kitchen. Yeah, this place is just full of junk for these kids.
Well, I can understand where Kim's coming from because they got little like TVs in their guts or something. I know the old Teletubbies, but I mean, they were old TV tubes back then. So
Yeah.
why aren't they be called the Teletubies? I got you, Kim. I got you.
Roger and I were addicted to that damn program when we didn't have any cable or satellite here for about a month. We were stuck on that. During the
unicorns.
daytime, it's
Unicorns.
drove us flipping nuts.
Oh, I've just found out what the
oh, lucky there.
I've just found out what the
Yeah.
problem is. Why Craig's been having some, not how why he's having trouble with one, but why it's important he gets fixed. There's an
I
Legion
think
outbreak at the hospital, and he's supposed to be there.
Hey, Rick,
Thank you,
he's
Lynn.
going to grow up to be a heartbreaker.
Gonna live in the bush up north around
Uh-oh.
that time, or I'm just gonna stay
thank
in the
you,
bush.
Lynn.
She could end up being pretty hillbilly. My sister's like 5'11" and almost 300 pounds. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you're a pretty tall guy. You're like
Ah.
6'5".
I'm just under 6'3", like just to say, and I'm roughly
And I saw
212.
that
210.
picture on Facebook. You've lost some weight. Looking
That
good.
picture.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to send it right now, buddy.
Looking good.
Gained a little bit too much too fast there. So
Oh, here it is.
My dream is to put on some weight, but it's like impossible. I can't.
yeah, last summer I was 152 pounds, and I
I
got
hate
up to
being
two.
skinny.
I got up to 220 in less than a year.
I hate being skinny,
But
man.
that too much McDonald's there, mate. Right?
I don't eat that shit.
Ooh.
Oh, neither do I. Hungry Jack's, McDonald's. I've never. Oh, I
I'd
don't
rather-
like eating cardboard.
Yeah.
Kids are
It's just-
good once in a while. We'll get that there, but I eat a lot of meat and potatoes and deer and fish and
Yeah. It's like over here. We go out shooting. We get kangaroo.
I was gonna say I'd be
Everyone
eating
goes-
wild goat and kangaroo if I was there.
Yeah, oh, shit, yeah. We got lots of wild goat. We got camel as well. Because they run amok too, because they just
Really?
destroy all the fences and all the water troughs for the cattle and that.
Yeah,
So-
I've seen them calling camels.
Yeah. The farmers here say, look, if you see any camels, just shoot them. We'll
They're-
clean up the
they're
mess
im-
later.
They're an imported animal, right?
Yeah. They come from fucking Afghan and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. They come in early in the 1800s, whatever it was, in
Yeah.
Alice Springs, to take all the poles and the wire for the telegraph that ran from Adelaide to Darwin or to Alice Springs, whatever, up to Darwin. And so they used them. And then once, some got loose and off they went, they all started going wild. And then you had the Afghans as well, the people themselves. They were breeding them in Alice Springs and that sort of thing. There's a big thing there about it. And then they started just going wild. Same as the horses. We got lots of wild. I think you call them brumbies over there. We don't really think we call them brumbies here, but wild horses anyway. So they're devastating the country as well, the same as the foxes, the rabbits. Well, not so much rabbits anymore, but all the hard hoof.
It's wild boar coming.
animals.
It's wild boar in the States and Canada now starting to really do damage.
We got wild pigs up in North Queensland and New South Wales and that. Boars.
Do lots of damage, Steve. Yeah.
Yeah, they wreck shit as well too. There's plenty to shoot here in Australia if you ever get over here. Bloody, you get over here, I'll take you around too. Yeah. But
long swim, man. It's a long swim to get there.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Like Tim wants to get back over to the US and say good day to all his mates and that again, and family. But it is what it is at the moment. So
that's it.
Yeah. I almost one day moved to Australia.
It's the worst day of your life. You missed it.
Yeah.
You could have been sitting here with me and Tim fucking yarn.
Oh, great.
Sorry, Paul.
Okay. It happens.
Printing and flying and partying and checking out all the women.
Girl.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry. We call them Sheilas over here.
Sheilas.
That's an old saying, that one. I think David knows something about that too, wouldn't you, David? Sheilas?
No.
Oh.
Seriously, come on.
I'll get Roma Flynn again.
Yeah, he might get beaten up.
He's scared. He's running scared.
Yeah, Dave's very cautious with what he's saying.
Yeah.
If you notice, he sort of slings his head over the back there once in a while just to be sure the coast is clear.
Yeah. You never know.
Means he's smart.
I've only got so
David,
much with the camera, so I need to keep looking.
David, you never know if you never go. Yeah, that's an Aussie one too. You'll never know if you never go. It's like going bush. Yeah. It's got to line all this up again.
JSK,
No,
how's it
really.
going?
They're really good.
Now, Roger had to take his car for the noise in the left front wheel, right, Kim?
Yeah, and Kim's not been behaving himself, so he got left at home.
Yeah.
Didn't get to go out today.
No Tim Hortons for you.
I'm not sure how to take that, Lynn.
JSK, how are you? What the fuck, Mike? How are you? Oh, sorry, W2F.
Well, that's what his name is, isn't it?
Yeah, well. Phil's bad, man. You talking about the mouse plague here in Australia? I just haven't been.
Yeah, but
Keep it
doesn't PETA want you to stay away from all the mites? You can't kill them all off.
Hey, Rob's back.
Hey guys.
Hey, Rob.
Rob,
Hey,
Oh,
Rob.
yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry. Stephen Dennis, do I remember the Wiggles? Yeah, when I took my daughter to see him.
Wiggles.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone.
It was a
Yeah, the
stage
Wiggles.
show for kids, the Wiggles. The Wiggles.
Yeah, they were like Teletubbies, but they were actually people.
Darn, I must have missed that one.
They just had
Oh, there-
just had color,
Oh my
colored
god.
like
What is that? Looks like a
red,
unicorn.
purple, blue,
It is.
pink,
It is.
and that they were actually a band called the Cockroaches
go.
before that, and they had an Aussie hits on the radio and that sort of thing. But then they just went to being a kids band sort of thing, and they had what's it? Dot the Dinosaur as well. There's
Oh,
a
that
dinosaur
purple one
there as
there?
well.
Dorothy the dinosaur.
Yeah, I think so. Dorothy. Yeah, but
But I don't
there were
remember it.
four.
I'm too
There were
young.
four. Yeah, there's four guys there dancing around in red, yellow, blue, and purple clothes, and singing songs for the kids, and they loved them. They loved them. They went from a rock band to a kids band. They worked that out. It was so great.
And made a fortune out of it.
It was a good.
Yep.
Oh, they still are. They still are. Yeah,
Two,
they're still doing it.
the two that were married
got-
just got divorced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, it sort of. I don't really check up on the Wiggles.
Well,
like
these
you,
two,
Rick, but-
the young lass here still watches at the odd time, right?
Yeah. No, that's cool. Oh, over in the States. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, Stephen Dennis. Yeah, I do remember him, but it's only because I took my daughter and subsequently sort of hear about it all the time now.
Hey, Paul, which trip is that coming up?
That is, just a minute, I'll tell you. So now Algoma, it's a CSL, Canadian Steamship, Canada Steamship, excuse me, Niagara.
Oh, it's in Niagara. Oh, okay.
Did you read that, Paul Murray?
What's that?
W2F Mike. Paul Murray, I didn't get an invite either.
Yeah, I sent it to him. Did I send it
Okay.
again?
Mike,
Oh, there you go. There you
There's
go.
Mike.
Hold on,
I speak and he pops up. There you go.
Hey, Mike,
There
how's
you
it
go.
going? How's the weather out there?
Gorgeous.
Hey,
I think
Mike.
it's gonna get 70 today. Sunny.
Nothing but
So how
rain, nasty.
the hell are you, Mike? All right.
I'm doing pretty good, Steve. How you been, man?
Yeah, I mean, good, mate. I mean, good. Just working, and having a bit of fun. Yeah, it's all good.
Rick has been kind of controlling the chat, which is good. We need a referee.
Professor Rick's getting it all taken care of now.
Yes. Oh yeah. He had to calm down a couple of times. Tim this morning from his.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
it was something like that, but not exactly that way.
Yeah, Lynn. There's no mice and mice. Oh, we get the little mice running around the yard every now and then, but not as bad over in the eastern states where they're having the invasion over there. I'm over in the west, so they can stay over there as far as.
Hey, young lady.
Up in there, she's been sticking a unicorn in the side there for a while.
Yeah.
Getting in on this
Yeah,
action.
no, Roger this morning. He's going and getting his car fixed. Geez, what happened here? We've got to jump in.
Yeah, I was just about to go live before you did, Paul.
Oh yeah.
I had it all set up again and everything, and I decided to take one more look around. And you guys had just started.
If you'd have let us know, we'd have switched over to your live.
Oh, that was fine. I was wondering where the heck you guys were at. I didn't know Roger was going to get his car fixed.
Well, what happened was Tim Jackson went on at 6 a.m. Eastern time.
Yep. I got his invite.
Yeah, and he had a whole bunch of people on there, and Roger was on there, and it went on until about 9. Roger left a little after 9.
Mm-hmm.
He had to take his car to be fixed because there's something about his car. It was getting was it a grinding or ratcheting sound in the front end?
Like
The bushings. It was clunking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's bushings. Yeah.
Yeah, when he's going really, really slow over, say, a really bumpy driveway, like our driveways are kind of bumpy and like,
Yeah,
you
bushings.
hear clunk, clunk, clunk,
Bushings
clunk,
are
clunk,
shops.
clunk, clunk, clunk. But when it's driving, you don't hear anything. And if you hit a bump while driving, there's nothing. But
Weird to get it at slow, but you don't get it at speed.
Yeah.
Crawling over something.
Well, you're not going to hear it at that speed. The car's going that quick. You're not going to hear all the little bumps anyway. So it could be a loose shocky. Could be a loose shocky up the top mount or bottom mount.
Well, that thing's got struts in the front of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, struts. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that'd be coil over.
I mean, I looked underneath
bushes.
and I don't see anything wrong with the boots or anything, the rubber.
Oh, you
boots.
won't see nothing.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's really clean under there.
Hey, Ronnie, how you going, mate?
Hey, Ron, you've been a busy man, huh? Yeah, you guys have been, it's been crazy around North Dakota lately. Holy Lord. I think the whole state lost its freaking mind.
Good morning, Ron.
Morning.
Hey,
Oh, I'm glad
Hey,
I'm out.
Ron.
I'm home for 10 days.
10
Oh,
days.
You sound like crap there, Ron.
I feel like crap.
What time did
You
you
look
get
like
home?
it, man.
Thanks, buddy. No, I'm
What time,
kidding. No,
what time did you get home, Ron?
There's a
I've been
unicorn
gone-
behind you.
I've been gone since last Friday.
But you're just not feeling good.
No, I worked and then I went directly over to Wyoming. Mike, you'd like this. I got a buddy of mine. He's a cop in Pennsylvania. Got him a monster turkey yesterday. It's a 25-pounder.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
like crap. That's a good one.
Jesus.
Well, you were out doing your guide stuff.
Oh,
that-
fellas.
And what is that? Isn't that a famous structure in the
No.
background?
Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower. Yeah.
That's from that movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah.
Hello, Rick.
I'd love to go and see that place, actually.
Did you hear the latest on Devil's Tower, Ron?
No,
They don't think it's a rock anymore.
I think it's a tree stump.
Yeah, they think it's a tree stump.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah,
serious.
and-
They think it's a petrified tree stump.
And this big bloke came along with a big chainsaw and chopped it off, eh?
That would refer to there was actually giants on Earth.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
I'll
sorry.
forgive him.
yeah,
I'll
sorry to
forgive
interrupt,
him.
guys, but I gotta go. We'll talk to
See you,
you. okay?
Mr. Hodges. Good seeing you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
you later.
Good
Paul.
night. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're doing all
say-
sorts of crap on it now.
They say it's a tree stump. I can't imagine how big that sucker would have been.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're saying it's an ancient tree stump. And it
Really?
probably would have been taken out by the meteorite. Yeah, it explains the striations that are straight up and down it and everything else. You know, when a tree gets petrified, it has those same striations. There's all sorts of crap they got out on it now. So,
Right, I'm gonna jump off, Paul. Everybody,
Okay, Rob. Thanks.
Okay,
for
Rob.
seeing
Good
us.
seeing you,
Hey,
buddy.
Rob.
I'll see
Hi, Rob.
everybody later.
yeah.
Everybody be good. See you all
Hey,
in the
Rob.
chat. Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Hooroo.
Roo-roo. I haven't heard that one in a while.
See you, Ron.
Yeah.
There, mate. All the best.
Well, I got a couple pictures to share if you guys would
Sure,
like to see
sure.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't report? Did you find the bear you were looking for? Or?
No,
I was
That's-
gonna ask.
that sucker showed up. I saw somebody had pictures of it like a day or two later, but I found the next closest thing, and I don't think I was ever more pissed off in my life. I was about 2 miles outside of the Tetons National Park, and I saw along that road, like I said, I'm outside the national park, so it wasn't a park ranger, it was a Wyoming game warden, and who did this. But I saw 2 cars pulled off, and I looked off to my left. I'm like, oh my God, not 75, 100 yards off the road was a mama grizzly and 3 cubs. And
Oh boy.
Cubs were up on their hind legs, and they're got their feet up on mom's back, and they're peeking up over. I mean, it was the photograph of a lifetime. And that game warden come up and said, everybody out. And if it wasn't for my Wyoming game license, I can't risk any kind of citation or anything like that. I would have said, put the damn ticket on the windshield until I'll get it when I'm done. But I never was able to get fully out of the truck with my camera. But I mean, they were so close. The lenses I had, I could have looked and examined their teeth. Like, oh,
Dang. That sucks.
I saw a bunch of other grizzlies. Is this showing up?
Yep. We see it.
Seen them all.
Yep.
I got some pretty cool pictures though. You see, the little drone flying. This was outside of Yellowstone. It's kind of a cool area.
Yeah, I know that lake.
Yeah. I love the red rock, you find out in Wyoming and South Dakota.
That you can't wash off your vehicle for 3 weeks. Yep.
Let me see. Oh, here's the comment. I was actually doing some 360 photos, or I guess they call them spherical photos with the Mavic 2 Pro. Is this showing?
No,
No.
We're still seeing the whole palette with all the pictures.
Okay.
I think you might have to open up the picture and then share it. Oh, here it
Yeah,
goes.
probably produce class, but is this showing up?
No.
We can just see all the pictures together. Oh, there you narrowed it. You turned the screen into a really wide, thin bar.
Let me-
Must have been a panoramic shot or something.
Here it is. Here's this. There was one. Where's it at?
This is why you don't buy Apple products, kids. No.
All right,
It's
so
not here. You can't go that way.
here's Mike. I almost walked up on this black bear. He was hiking up a little trail, and thank God for my good eyesight. But I looked, I'm like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, oh crap, that's a bear laying there sleeping. You can see the outline of his head right behind that tree branch.
It's not there. It is. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God it was a black bear.
Yeah. Was this baby bison showing up here?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Wonder why.
See them all the time.
Why isn't this? I share screen. Okay.
You see that video last year, that idiot over there in the Tetons that tried to jump on that wild bison on his back when he was laying there? Oh my God.
Actually, the park rangers are actually looking for a lady. She's on YouTube right now. She walked up to a grizz and 2 cubs.
Holy
about a
crap.
week ago. And the mom charged her, gave her a bluff charge, but the park rangers want to find her. All right, share screen. There. Okay. Wonder which one I want to hit. I want to hit desktop. Now, does that show?
Oh yeah, hold on one second.
Hold on.
Zoom's being slow today. It took me forever to come in.
Now we're back to your whole myriad of pictures.
Yeah, we're back to the folder with all of them. I see the little baby bison standing there and the other one.
Yeah. Let me try this one more
There
time.
you go. I
you
see
go.
that one. I seen that
Yeah,
one.
That's on my desktop. That's the one I was wanting to show you.
Oh.
All right, stop share. I'll try it one more time here.
Heck was that?
That was my phone.
That's a Little Mermaid.
All right. So if I go to share screen again, hit that. Hold and shift to select multiple windows.
First again. Welcome in, JDS.
Does this show up?
No, full folder.
Yeah, we got the whole layout again.
Again, let me try one more thing. Okay, stop share. Share screen. Now see if this shows. Does that show?
Hold on one second here. Come on. Ron Lockwood has started screen sharing. There it is. Yep. Yep. I see the mountain and the reflection off the lake and everything. Yep.
Yeah.
That looks like it's up in Montana, though.
Yeah, it was right on the edge of Montana, Wyoming, in the Tetons. That was pretty cool, though. Show you one other little video. This was not good, but it was 5:30 in the morning, and it was quite a distance away. Share screen. There we go. The two grizzlies.
Oh yeah.
I said the video quality is not that great. They're a little distance away, but I just sat there and watched them for a little bit, digging in the dirt, looking for grubs.
Yeah.
But yeah, stop. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the heat waves got in that one.
Yeah, I started getting some heat mirage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
some of them
one
are not the most intelligent people either.
Who's not the most intelligent person?
The tourists.
Oh, tourists.
Oh, we call them Tourons up here.
Oh my God. You know?
We call them idiots.
Yeah,
That
Rick
works
calls
too,
them
yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, we call them Tourons when they come up here.
I mean, jeez.
We call them tourists.
I mean,
And
it's
tourists,
easy, and then you
tourists.
wonder why you got mauled.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the picture I wanted to show you. This is a 360 with the Mavic 2 Pro. Let me know when it shows up.
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah, this is called Fall River Canyon.
Canyon? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the Mavic 2 did a great job, of stitching everything together, and
Yeah. That looks way better than Kim's 360 video.
Yeah, it was pretty.
You lose a drone there and it's gone.
Yeah.
You'll
If you,
never
if you put a wire across there somewhere, Kim can make a 360 video of it too if he hits it right.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful, man.
that's nice country up there, eh?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It ain't real nice, but it's beautiful. You don't ever want to get lost in it.
Well, same as any country, mate.
Yeah, you can't get lost in my kind of country though. It's all flat here. I can see where I'm going.
Mike, you've not met my wife. She can get lost in the living room.
That's that funny? My mom did that in our own kitchen one time. I was like 13 or 14 years old. My mom got locked in the kitchen. They were celebrating their anniversary, and she got so drunk off of margaritas and everything. By the end of the night, she was sitting on her chair drinking margaritas out of her high heel shoe.
Oh my God.
And she went back to the kitchen, and the room started spinning when she was in the kitchen, and she couldn't jump back through the door. She couldn't catch it as it was coming around. Me and my dad are sitting there, and we kept hearing it, boom, thud, boom, thud. She's trying to jump through the door as it would come around, and she would hit the wall.
Oh dear, I have been like that actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
David, tell us it's not true.
I was in my younger days.
Ah.
That night I was on with you guys with Roger, and I was drinking that banana bourbon. I was almost that way. Holy Lord, I ain't doing that again.
You were having fun.
Oh, look, God.
I would put that up there as being an entertaining moment.
It was something. I went back and watched myself. I'm like, what? How did somebody not kick me out of here?
So, Mike, you got everything planted now, or?
Yep, everything planted. We're done with planting. Now it's fixing all the crap that got broke during the process. But so we hauled the joker and everything in there last night. Got a big horse joker. I welded that up and everything. They broke the mainframe on it. So time to sell that.
Now, at any given time during the height of the planting, how many tractors do you have out there? Or how many planters?
Doing the seeding? Normally when we're doing seeding, we only run like 3.
Okay.
Because the big quad tracks and everything, they'll pull the air seeders. The 2 quad tracks will pull the air seeders and stuff like that, but there's no PTO on those quad tracks. So then we take the Case Magnum and the 4-wheel drive, and then we pull the other ones. So, but like a 24-row corn seeder and stuff like that, you'll do 30, you really push hard, 35 acres an hour.
Wow. And how many acres did you guys have to do?
Just under 12,000.
Yeah.
You know, there's some places in the world that would qualify you to be a small country.
Yes. Yeah. I told my dad that we've seen a country that's made up out of 14 abandoned ships in the ocean that's floating around. It's an illegal country. I'm like, well, we could do that. He's like, I don't think they're going to let us supersede because we own land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just strapped together a whole bunch of older cruise ships. You could have Cruise Island.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn, that's what I'll call it. Very entertaining.
You want to keep that idea, Paul? They'll make a TV reality series out of it soon.
Yeah, there you go.
JDS says he does that with his Geo Metro.
Yeah.
Did you know that Carnival Cruises, they're those big ships there, they scrapped 9 of them because of this COVID thing?
Well, yeah, they were due for scrap anyway, but when they built those 3 that are the biggest ships now ever made, they got rid of a bunch of them too, just to get the money from scrap to help pay for that. So
yeah, I mean that's got to be a big hit in the pocketbook.
the bears are the more aggressive polar bears.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you be able to live up there in the cold?
Oh, the coastal brown bears are pretty aggressive too.
Yeah. Well, the coastal grizzly too is really aggressive, but comparatively, yeah, they're nothing compared to like a polar bear.
The polar bear will sniff you out miles away and actually track you down.
Track you and hunt you, yeah.
Like a scorned woman.
Yep.
I watched the lady walk through blueberry bushes and fall on top of a full-grown male black bear. They both jumped up and ran separate directions. It was the funniest thing you ever seen. He was in there eating, and she wanted the blueberry. She didn't see him, right? So she tripped into there and landed on him. It was hilarious. They both scared, ran.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was you? I wouldn't have been standing around either.
Yeah,
yeah.
you'd be saying to yourself, "Please don't fail me now."
Yeah.
I just buy the blueberries off the kids to pick them. Forget
Yeah.
it.
I'd have been running like my head was on fire and my ass was catching you. Ain't catching me sticking around.
Yeah. You know,
Well,
I never had a problem.
Northern Ontario, up north of Superior, I know that the Indian reservations there, they sell the blueberries.
Yep.
In those little wicker things, you know.
Yep.
When Roger was twice his size, we went fishing up in the no man's land up here in Quebec. And we were way up there. There was nothing there but wilderness.
Yeah.
And we heard this bear going through the woods. And I turned around to say, Roger, head for a tree. He was already gone. He was running so fast. I swear he was hardly making a ripple in that stream that we were running through. I couldn't even catch him. I was going full tilt like this, running Roger. Roger was. I've never seen a big guy like that run so fast in my life.
Times you should have had a drone in the air. That'd have been
Oh
great.
my God, I've never seen anything like it. Roger was.
I can see Roger like Elmer Fudd on
Oh
cocaine.
my God, his little legs were going like this, sir. He was barely touching the water, I swear. And what I remember is hearing this little 4-year-old girl screaming, and it wasn't coming from me.
I saw a video of a guy throwing a dog at a polar bear.
Oh man.
Probably to save his own hide.
JD seems to think that gummy bears are pretty aggressive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ron's got it. The great big one, big males with the big. I call it a coastal brown bear, whatever. They're the ones. That's the ones you
Yeah.
gotta really be careful.
Now, do you guys call them grizzlies still up there, or are they Kodiaks by the time they get to you? Because you get far enough up north and they call them Kodiak.
Well, it depends on where they are, because if they're
Yeah.
coastal, they're a brown bear. But if they're inland, it
Okay.
just depends. Depends on the location of the bear. But usually the coastal ones are the biggest that I've seen anyway in Canada.
Those coastals, I think their head is much
Would
larger
that,
too.
would that be because they're grown bigger because they're eating better, like they're eating big salmon and that kind of stuff, or?
Maybe moose.
There's probably more fishermen for them to eat on the coast.
Well, they bring down deer and elk and stuff like that as well.
Freaking things take down moose, man.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't fare so well against the moose. So
Yeah. It's true, but I seen a moose knock a train off the tracks. Never seen
Yeah.
anyone else ever do that.
Yeah.
A moose
Pig.
took a train off the tracks?
Pig will too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we had one derail not too far from our farm. That's been a few years, but it was because there was a pig on the tracks. It's a pig and it'll derail a train. They're like hitting rocks.
When I was driving dancing girls up far north.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Yeah, where's this story going?
Yeah. You were driving what far north?
A van full of dancing girls.
All right, continue. I'm interested.
We had bought a brand new van, one of those really stretched long ones there. You can hold like 12, 15 people.
Understandably so.
Full of girls. And I'm driving this truck and we're going through a snowstorm. And
Please tell me you had to stop and cuddle for heat.
At one point we almost had to, because we thought we were stuck in the snow in the middle of nowhere. We're all gonna die. So somebody's gonna get at, you know.
Not the old broken heater story. Come on, kid.
So we're driving really slow along the highway, and we see these grippy long stick things, 4 in a row, right beside the truck as we're just driving around 2 miles an hour. And the girl's going, "What are those?" And I'm going, "Be very quiet." They were the biggest moose I ever seen in my life. We were in a brand new van. And I swear their belly was level with the top of the roof of the van. And all legs.
Yeah, that's why they're so dangerous to hit. Yeah.
Oh my God, there must have been about 10, 50 home. You could actually open the window and touch them. They were that close to the truck when we crawled by.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
like this. They're freaking out.
There's a couple of pure white ones,
It's
Kim.
aliens. It's not aliens. Oh, quiet.
There's a couple of those pure white moose, like you're talking, Kim, just near Temiskaming Shores, which is really close to the Quebec border. There's quite a few pictures in the last couple of years of these big white moose.
We get,
really?
We get maybe 4 or 5 a year. That's about it.
Wow.
Some of them, they're so tall. Some of them are so tall, and it's crazy. Like I had a video of the one. We have a 4-wire barbed wire fence, probably about mid-chest on me high for the bull and everything. And the moose come walking along, stepped over it like it wasn't even there, kept walking through, walked out the end. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, I gotta jump, climb the post and hang on, jump over that fence. Nope, that thing just stepped over it like it wasn't even there.
They grow massive, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
There was one about an hour away from where I live up north. It jumped into this lady's pool and was hanging out, just thrashing the crap out of the pool like 2 weeks ago.
I've seen those videos too, where they jump in people's pools just to cool down and stuff. Yeah.
Just let them do it. Don't go.
Well, you ain't gonna stop it. You can go out there with your fly swatter and try to get them to quit, Kim. I mean,
or you stand there at the edge and yell at it, "Get out of my pool!"
Yeah, goddamn kid, get up and grab.
Absolutely the biggest creature I've seen. I think they're like the tallest what we have in Canada of all the animals. The moose. Some of them are just like my God.
By far they're the largest animal we got.
Oh yeah. And they're starting to make a comeback here now too. There's actually been in the last year and a half, 2 years, there's been 3 accidents with moose being hit here.
Lynn says that the Air Force Base in Loring up there on the east, they have moose.
On the way to Yellowstone.
Oh,
that's a baby there.
It was actually pretty good size.
Maybe that.
Up well.
I was gonna say that looks like a little girl.
That's a shame.
Actual moose briefing.
well, you know what? Some of the larger moose, I would imagine, almost look like have the same movements and characteristics of like a camel.
They walk like a donkey.
The long legs.
They walk just like a donkey. If you spend a lot of time, well, the ones in Ontario, anyway, they walk like a donkey. We actually call them swamp donkeys.
Well, I mean, they do telltale signs that they're going to be aggressive towards you when they start doing that.
Yeah, they put their head down and rocking. Yeah,
start moving, doing that weird movement with their head. You know, you better get the hell out of it.
Yeah,
they do a funny stomp thing with their front legs too. I've seen a few times.
Yeah, look like they're starting to tap dance. Yeah.
Usually, the females usually do that if they got babies near them, like a bluff charge that Ron was talking about with the bear. Similar idea.
Yeah, they run at you and do it. Yep.
Hey, Ron, have you ever been out in the bush and been charged or anything by a bear?
Yeah. The black bear from Yellowstone, that was what, 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know whether it was a bluff charge, but like I said, it was 200 yards away. I saw her, I stopped to film her, kept walking, gaining more distance. Now I'm probably up to 250 yards. All of a sudden I turn around, there she come. And what is she doing? Why is she coming at me? She pushed the cubs up over the hill and she came at me, and she kept disappearing because she's going through rolling hills.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I mean, I'm 150 yards from the truck. I was out 3 hours in grizzly country hiking. I had a gun and bear spray, and the last thing I want to pull out is a gun in a national park. But she come up on the edge of the road, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like 30 yards from my truck, and I just froze. I stopped, and then she started pacing, and I could hear her teeth chomping. I'm like, oh, that's an aggressive bear. So at one point, I'm sitting there thinking it's time to put the camera down with one hand. So I have both. Thank God I had the camera on a lanyard, and so I could put it down. I had two hands to pull the bear spray, and she started to come across the road, not at a charge, but she started to come across, and man, I let her have it with the bear spray. She did not like that. Found out from a park ranger later that he knew of that bear and said she's charged at people. She's never attacked anyone, but she don't want anybody 500 yards within her cubs.
Mhm.
And that's kind of abnormal for a black bear, especially at that distance. Grizzly, yeah, but a black bear, yeah, it was. Matter of fact,
Maybe she's a crossbred with a grizzly or something.
Well, now that we've talked about that, there is some polar bear crossbred with grizzly happening.
Yeah. Well, it happens with coyotes and wolves and everything else now, so it wouldn't be too far out to say it with bears. So.
That was Roger.
What did he say?
Well, I don't know if he wants to tell you, but I'll tell you anyways. There, I suppose it's a tie rod on the driver's side. It's gone.
Well, tie rod end. Yeah. He said it'd be a fairly cheap fix. Yeah. Should be a fairly cheap fix.
Yeah, he said the other one, it's solid. It's good. But the one on the driver's side was
well, when in that case, Mike, you would know this because I don't. I'm just asking the question. If you have to replace one tie rod, do you usually replace them both while you're at it?
I do, but then you got to go get an alignment because that sets your steering pitch, your tie rod in. But if they just replace the one and mark where it was for the steering thing, then they'll be all right.
You said it was just hanging there. It was like really screwed.
Yeah, well, at least it should have came out really easy then. Didn't have to beat on it for an hour.
Yeah.
Good that he got in there because it wouldn't have held much longer.
Those are real fun when they break when you're driving too. That wheel just whips out.
Yesterday it was getting a lot louder than I heard it before.
That just tells you when you hear funny noises in the car, pay attention.
I don't ever hear about them until it's well past almost broken. And then Sarah will come tell me, this been making a funny noise for
or the check engine lights on. How long has that been on? Oh, I don't know, a couple months now.
Oh, okay, Steve. There you go.
Oh, here's
Yeah, I fucked up on that one.
short
I
clip
thought for some reason I was Asian.
of that black bear. I have a little 1 minute movie trailer. Is it showing up?
Yep.
Yep, we're right mid 30 seconds in.
She was right across the road from me, and she was pacing.
Uh-oh.
Bear deer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah,
Bill.
shit.
Yeah. It was,
They're all in velvet yet.
Cool.
Hey, Maya.
And what happened, Ron?
Hi, Maya.
when I sprayed her, she bolted. She did not like that spray. I didn't either. The wind was a little bit in my disfavor. I'm like, oh my God.
Yep, it's brutal, eh?
It'll get your attention.
I got
that
just
one-
the mist. I got the mist of it, and man, I was tears. My nose was running. My mouth was watering.
Yeah.
It was horrible shit.
What's
One
that-
park
what's it like
ranger
a
down
pepper
there-
Spray, is it? Pepper spray.
Worse. Yeah, it's kind of worse. It's a cayenne spray.
Yeah.
It's a cayenne spray in an oil, so it sticks to them. The one game warden down there told us you come across a grizzly that charges you like that. He says the only good that bear spray is going to do is if you pepper yourself with it. So
It tastes bad.
yeah. He's like, that's just going to season you up for him. Is all it's going to do.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the best story of my Yellowstone, not the best, but
Hey,
most
Maya
dramatic
Patel,
part of
here you
my-
go.
Me, I don't have to worry about that because the bears see me, they right off instinct say, well, if I eat him, he's gonna get stuck in my throat and it'd be a horrible death.
I see the tree line and something big in front of the main pine tree there, but I can't tell what that is.
The tree, the bigger, taller tree on the left.
Yep, I see something in front of it, but I don't know what it is.
Well, it wasn't that. I just wanted to show the tree that I had to climb.
Oh.
Damn Tweety birds gang raped my Mavic 2 and caused it to crash.
Oh,
And so it was Mavic 2 1, Tweety bird 0. I heard the buzz. I'm like, then I saw feathers explode. And then I looked at my screen and I saw my camera rolling. I'm like, oh, and I was in the middle of nowhere. And so I used the telemetry to get, according to the map where the drone was and where the controller was. I'm like, I even blew the map up. It says I should be right here, but it's still saying that I'm 35 feet away. And it said that it was 35 feet away up, straight up.
The tree.
So I had to climb that damn tree. That was interesting.
I've got a friend with an interesting drone problem at the moment. He was flying. Yeah, go on. I thought you finished.
Oh, because it was, and I'll tell you what, there's something to be said about buying those skins, for your drone, like brightly colored skins.
Yeah.
That would have helped me out immensely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't want to get one.
Looking at that light gray straight up looks just like everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's totally unharmed.
Yeah, Steve's got the stickers right there.
Yeah, I got the stickers here, mate.
Yeah, DJI seems to like that white kind of like.
Yeah, that's for the mini. That's for the mini, that one.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard, but Rojo Robert, he's got the Autel, not the Autel. He's got the
Evo.
A funny name. Not a funny name.
Anafi.
Yeah.
The Anafi. Yeah.
Anafi Duo. He was flying it around. He flew like 6 batteries just the other day, and he was doing some low flying across the grass, and he hit a good size dandelion stem, and it sheared off one end of the prop. Kept flying. Shit. He didn't notice it until he landed.
Wow.
But those props on the Anafi are just like paper thin.
Yeah. There wasn't a scratch on my Mavic. Blades were fine. There was a little bit of bird guts on the one blade. That bird exploded.
What were you saying, though, David?
I've got a friend who's got an issue with his drone. He was down at RAF Kinloss the other day, and he went through the procedure and got cleared to fly there. By the DJI thing with his Mavic, and he got back and was trying to fly today at home where there's no restrictions, and it won't let him fly. He says he hasn't got his license doesn't cover him for flying in that area or something, and that. So he's got his 2 authorizations for when he was at Kinloss. He switches them off, clears everything down, and it still won't let him fly there. So he's on to DJI about it at the moment.
Wow. Well, that's one of the issues about everybody wants to keep upgrading their drones and stuff. And with every new drone that comes out, a little bit more control is lost.
Yeah.
That's true.
But he brought it for me to have a look at, and I went through all the things that he'd gone through and reset everything, and we were getting nowhere with it. And then I had to take Lindsay to work, and I said, John, if you don't get it sorted, try hooking it back into your computer, and because on the I believe on the Go 4 app you can not the Go 4 app. What's it called? The DJI.
The Fly app?
Fly app.
No, the desktop DJI Assistant.
Oh, the
Oh,
assistant. Yeah.
I think on the version he would be using, I think you can downgrade the software, can't you? You can go back a
You can
version.
go
They
back
used
a
to
version.
allow that,
Yeah.
but I don't think they do on the new Fly app. I don't think you can.
No,
go
the Fly
back.
app doesn't. It's an old Mavic he's got, a Mavic Pro or something.
Yeah.
He's flying, and he uses the 4 app. I've not heard from him since, apart from to say he's on to DJI. So.
I got to make the kiddies lunch, guys. Have a good one.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah, Rick.
thanks
Hey,
for
Rick.
coming in, buddy.
Good seeing you again,
Feed,
mate.
feed that
Have a good
unicorn
weekend.
as well.
Yep, you
You
too.
too, Rick.
Cheers, guys.
We'll be on again tonight
Hey,
on
Rick,
Roger's
Rick.
channel. Roger will be on tonight.
But yeah, he used to have a Phantom 3 and a Phantom 4, and he got rid of all that and went Mavic Pro. That's only because the good-looking lady flyer that he knows had a Mavic Pro and an Inspire.
There you go.
That'll do it every time, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a nasty day here. Just rain, 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 dull, 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 dingy.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to get tomorrow too.
It's
Storm
a holiday
and
weekend,
rain.
the weather's bound to be bad, isn't it, Steve?
True, mate. True.
Lynn says that the black bears in Gatlinburg are very tolerant of people. Even if the bears have their babies with them, the cubs.
I wouldn't push that issue.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah, there's bound to be one who hasn't read the book.
I'll see you, Rick.
I was a little shocked last week. I went into work and the boss called me and said, congratulations. And I'm like, for what? He said, they didn't tell you? And I'm like, no. He said, they gave me this award. Apparently, I was kind of touched by this. I mean, after 30 years of
Service.
doing this,
Oh, that's
Give me
right. You're the best medic.
plaque. Give me a Flight Paramedic of the Year award.
Pyramid. Nice.
Cool.
Nice one.
Apparently, you're
Congratulations,
voted on
mate.
by your coworkers and management. I'm like, wow, that's pretty nice. And I said, does that get me like a couple get out of jail free cards or something? Or he's like,
Nah.
A raise?
no raise.
Oh,
Get a pat in the back and that a boy.
yeah. Basically, it's thank you for doing your job.
Yeah.
Just another
Making us money.
accreditation. Another accreditation.
Yeah.
They all that up though, Ron. They all that up sooner or later.
Yeah. One of these days.
So, Ron, what are you planning on doing with your 10 days off?
The next couple of days, I think nothing. I am really drained out. I hope I didn't get COVID again.
I don't
This is
know.
about one of my coworkers had it.
Ooh.
He got the shots. 3 or 4 months later, he got COVID a second time.
Oh, jeez.
So there's your proof
Those
that,
things are working awesome then.
that the shots isn't 100% fail proof.
But aren't those shots just to say, like, to not make it as bad the second time, third time you get it? Then
That's
it's
what
not
I'm
over.
wondering.
Yeah, that's
What
what
I've
I've been
got.
hearing. It's just to stop it from being as bad as what it was.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. It's just supposed to stop it from actually killing you.
Yeah, same as a flu shot.
Hey, Ron, are you
Flu shot.
are you feeling the same or any about the same as you did when you had it the first time?
Not quite as bad, but man,
Or the second time.
I don't know if that's what
Or
I
the-
thought I had. I'm thinking about going to the urgent care and see if I can
Get tested.
get some antibiotics. Or
You got the worst luck of a healthiest person I've ever met.
something. I know.
But I mean, Ron, if you wake up tomorrow morning or whenever you wake up, when you go to bed, if you're feeling the same, then go, yeah.
Yeah.
You might
It's going
be
on
be
about
just
2 days.
you
Well,
might
Kinda
be,
glad-
anyway, if you continue to feel that way, you're kind of required by the work you do to go get tested again, right?
Yeah.
because you can't be going into work if you've got it again.
You don't want to be stuck in a helicopter with a guy with COVID.
Yeah.
And a giant fan above you blowing it all around.
Blowing around, blowing.
Yeah. Just open the door, just let it rain across the countryside.
You wouldn't be co-worker of the month, I'll tell you that.
Or the year. I mean, yeah, it could be just
the day.
It could be just exhaustion, Ron. You know, see how you are after a good sleep. You're not feeling any better, then go. You should know.
Well, Ron, you can get tested pretty easily, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to get down there and get something shoved up my snozzer again, but I may have to go do that.
Oh, doesn't that tickle the back of the brain?
I thought they tested that differently now, Ron. I thought they came up with a different test that wasn't as invasive.
No, I don't know.
I've had that. Oh,
yeah, I've heard that they were doing testing with just a swab on your cheek.
Yeah, that's what the high school did. Yeah,
swab inside your mouth.
That wouldn't be.
Hey, not a great gamer.
Yeah, no, I went up to the local hospital here when I was coughing. I couldn't stop coughing for some reason. I knew what it was. It was the air conditioner in the car. And then they brought out this little fine tooth thing, stuffed it straight up my nose, and I feel them tickling the back of my brain, mate. Oh, it's a horrible feeling. Oh, Jesus. And they pull it out. Ooh, that's a, yeah, but, you know, I never had it, but, yeah, but, yeah, that little thing that goes up your nose, forget that.
What's that mean, guys, in the chat? Like if somebody goes to type something and then it says in there that
it's held for review. It's because he said I touched him.
What's that?
It held not a great gamer's comment for review. And then I unhit it where it said I touched him and then sent him here because I shared this out before I came up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And a lot of times it'll hold it for review too. If you put that little space in between the WTF and my name, it'll hold that for review on certain channels. Yeah. The WTF it will.
Mike actually, Mike.
Yeah, that's YouTube that does it.
A lot of people.
I'm touching. I'm a touching person.
I'm talking about their souls, Mike. You touch a lot of people's souls.
Yeah.
What are you shaking your head about, Kim? I've seen that.
Some of the conversations, man.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, Ron, it's just exhaustion, mate. You look so fucking tired. It's not funny, mate.
You look tired.
I slept
you should
all
just
night.
go to bed. Yeah. Hey.
I've been out of bed for a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
I think it's that one pina colada candle you got on your desk.
You look tired, Ron.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like you said, Mike, for a healthy guy, I've had a lot of sickness in the last 6 months.
Oh, it'll catch up on you too. Yeah.
Yeah. Part of it's my own fault. I run my body down.
No. Air medic, run your body down? That don't happen. Come on. Everybody thinks you guys just jump in a helicopter and fly around all day.
Yeah.
They don't realize the exercises and everything else you got to do and all that stuff. But
well, stress will do it as well.
Yeah.
Stressful about picking up COVID patients all day.
Yeah.
Morning, boys.
Well, that just goes to prove, Ron, that even though you wear that T-shirt with the big S on the front, it doesn't necessarily help.
Yeah. The start of that I have the start of that same big S on a suntan underneath of this shirt. Wearing a button-up shirt, welding, not thinking about it. So I have this big V right here at the start of and now I just got to suntan the S on it in the bottom of the logo, and I'll have it.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, you.
Hey, Ben, brother. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugh.
What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Not too bad. You don't sound good.
Yeah, actually,
He don't look good, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang here today, do a little laundry, watch some YouTube on TV,
It's the whole
Feeling a bit
house.
shitty today?
take a nap.
Well, that'll put you to sleep, Ron. No problem at all.
Michael Jackson on the Jedi Council. Jesus, gamer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, did you
That'd
get my
be one
emails
thing, maybe.
last night? Hey,
Young
Furball,
boys farts.
Sorry, Hugh.
did you get my email, bud?
I sure did.
Okay, thanks. Just checking.
Did he order some more parts, Kim?
Hugh, I couldn't resist it.
Nah, that's good. I know it's good.
So I did an investment watching Kim all the time.
Oh, nice. You printed one out for yourself?
No, this is one of
What's
yours.
that?
Oh, it's one of mine? Okay. Right on.
I couldn't resist.
Oh, look at there. Mike's got a print.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah, and it glows in the frickin' dark, which yeah.
Where'd that from?
Right on.
Where'd you get that from?
Dorito.
Oh, he printed it out for him?
Yeah, Dorito and Lucha Cabre. It's a YouTube channel.
He used what do they call it?
Glow in the dark filament.
PLA, PLA, yeah.
Ah, okay.
And then the FU fingers, yeah.
Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, everybody in chat. Stephen Dennis, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, Hugh, I'll send your box up your parts and that, and get it sent out to you.
Sounds good, bud. Appreciate it. Much
No
appreciated.
problem. Any other parts you need, just let me know.
Sure.
Oh, Kim,
Did
can
you-
you make some parts for me?
You got printers,
Yeah.
Did you?
Steve needs a bigger. Oh, never mind.
Hey, I got 3 sitting there. I got 2 bigger buggers sitting out in the kitchen there on the table, unboxed. They finally got here.
Here's the
And
Did you-
then Tim asked me. I asked Tim, look, I'm printing these parts now for the bling for the machines, like the cable chains and all the bits and pieces and
mhm.
the shrouds for the PSU and the motherboard underneath and the feet. You know, oh yeah, well you can do them for me as well. I'm like, oh yeah, you got printers. What the hell?
It's so with adding all that the rail stuff and that, it's so much easier to clean. You just wipe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
finish? Did you ever finish and ship off the Viking canoe there, Kim?
The Viking canoe's been primed in that for Hugh.
Are you using
Don't
the-
forget now, it's red and I used white.
Yeah.
It's going to look pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, that canoe's coming along great.
I got to
Kim?
decide whether it's going to go on my
Hey.
fireplace mantle or my bookshelf.
Kim, are you using an auto like spray primer?
No, I'm using model primer.
No, go and get an auto primer because it's got body filler in it as well. And what does it do? Fills all those cracks in. Fills all
Yeah, but
those little lines in.
Isn't it going to fill in all the little lines that make it look like wood grain too?
Yeah, you want
No.
you want the lines. You don't want to fill them in.
But I mean it you got to spray it on properly. No, it fills in all the little lines that shouldn't be there. But then you sand it back anyway. A little bit of sanding.
Yeah.
It's a thought if you want to do it that
Well,
way. But
I hear you.
auto primer's good.
Well,
That's
I
what we
tried.
used
I
over here.
tried.
Have a good day, Neil. Good to see you, man.
I tried the auto primer
See you later.
Neil.
things,
Hi, Neil.
the parts for the rocket, and it really came out bad
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
because there's ribs in it,
yeah.
and it got past the tape and everything, and ran right down the side.
See, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
I told you it was a
something like
flashlight. It
that.
has ribs.
Spray it.
I'll check that out.
Spray with it. Yeah, check it out, mate.
That's a good idea.
The big red rocket has ribs.
That's what they call a stealth flashlight.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna bug out.
Okay, Ron. Hey, I hope
Hey,
you're
Ron.
feeling better.
Yeah.
Take care of
You
yourself,
guys
man.
have a great day.
Rest,
Feeling
rest
better.
up, rest up, disinfect the house.
Ron, look after yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody has to.
No.
Mhm.
Thanks for
But,
coming in, Ron.
Yeah, it's
Very
good
much.
to see you guys again. It's been a while.
Yep.
All right, bud.
See you later.
All right,
Take
Ron.
care.
Bye.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day here pretty soon. David's got to head out pretty soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just about thinking about that actually.
Yep. So everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Roger's going to be on again tonight. David's going to be
See you,
on the
Lynn.
Congress.
See you, Neil. See you, JD.
And Mika, Steve, and Mike, thanks for
Steven.
being here along with
Yeah.
Kim.
Okay, Steve.
Thank you, Paul.
Mike.
Kim.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mike,
Hey, guys.
David.
See everybody in the
See you,
chat.
You,
See you guys.
Good to see you.
Everybody in the chat, take care.
Yep.
Ben and
Bye-bye.
Flight. Everyone.
Hey, Gamer, thanks for coming over. Appreciate you guys.